Peterborough's community radio station, Salam Radio, 106.2 FM.
You were always unselfish and sacrificed everything you risked to change life. Even when there was darkness, you broke the shackles and brought light. You called everyone to believe in Allah. Oh Muhammad, you are my hero.
Assalamualaikum listening viewers, my name is Zoya Idris.
And my name is Dr. Iram Khan.
And I welcome you to 106.2 FM Salam Radio, watching Mummy Me Radio, navigating the Seat Journey.
So we all welcome to all the listeners and viewers of Salam Radio who are watching and listening at the same time our show through this fantastic platform of Salam Radio, which welcomes people of different ethnicities and different beliefs. And the main theme, Zoya, why we present the show every week or bi-weekly, we just want to bridge a gap between generations, between parents and kids and the children of different age group.
My hero.
So Zoya, what are we going to present today? Before we go ahead, people who want to be the part of our show, they can always welcome to call us at 0733 602 133. If you want to drop a text to Mum and Me Radio, Navigating the Youth Journey Show. And the text you can drop through 07411191062. And you can drop your live comments on the live stream on Facebook, YouTube, X or Twitch. And you can also see the recorded show on YouTube, don't you?
Every single day I will follow you.
So Zoya, just give to you about your today's show. What we're going to present today.
So today we're going to be presenting, so you know how we're all leaving primary school for those 2025 leavers. And so today we're going to be presenting an interview because we can't fit maximum 6 to 7 people in this radio show.
So today's going to be a very fantastic show, it means.
Yes.
Okay. So why, Zoya? Yeah.
So why this show is, so this is probably our one of the most fantastic shows throughout the year.
Right.
And we're going to be, since this is my last year, and I just thought, how about I invite my teachers and my vice principals and everything to a Salam Radio, but the thing is, you can't fit maximum 6 to 7 people.
Yeah.
So we have an interview.
Oh, you've got a plan.
We're gonna play. So yeah.
So what did you do there? How did you do that?
So it's all on a USB, and we recorded it all in school, and the teachers, I probably imagining that they can't wait to see this, and they're just really excited. So we just recorded this all in school, and we recorded it, and everything that's said is by either the vice principal, the head of school, or the executive principal, and some of my other teachers that have been teaching me.
And the rest of the team of Fullbridge Academy.
Yes.
So what made you think about interviewing them, Zoya?
Because they've basically been part of my education.
Yeah.
And I've basically, when I came first into Fullbridge Academy, I probably didn't know much things. Mm-hmm. And although I did come from another school, I might have known a little bit of things, but not full, full knowledge. Mm-hmm. So they've been part of my education, and they've seen me grow, and they've been by my side. So since SATs, and say if I didn't know, we couldn't be able to do SATs if we didn't know numbers, and if you didn't know how to do numbers, then you can't do maths. And in my play, I have a play called Matilda, and one verse I have to say, if you don't know how to read words, you can't read sentences, and if you can't read sentences, you have no chance with books. It's because that's part of the Matilda show, but that phrase also reminds me of how the teachers throughout Fallbridge have taught me how to read
That's so
and
so
sentences,
nice.
and how especially to do writing as well, because writing's really hard for me as well. So my current teacher, Mr. Petrie, he's always by my side helping the whole class as well.
Indeed.
So putting all his efforts into us.
So that phrase now is your phrase of life, Zoya, that you can't read the word, you can't read the sentence, you can't see the sentence, you can't read about your whole story, isn't it? So you learn so much. And let me tell you about Fallbridge. Being a mom, being a parent, I must have to acknowledge that I think about 3 years back, when you were in year 4, you started your journey, I received an email from Mrs. Dawn, one of the the major team member from the office side for Fallbridge Academy, and she said, "Oh, we accepted a place for your daughter." And then the next day, I've been through all these documentations, and we accepted the place, and that's how your journey started, Zoe. And you fit yourself so well in the school. And fortunately, I got a chance to become the community governor of Fallbridge Academy. And I can acknowledge, and I can definitely confirm that they are very consistent how to improve the education journey, not for the children but for the parents, so that they can learn with same fun and joy, and they can also develop their basic knowledge and skills which could be helpful for their future building. And I know how regular they are to arrange the meetings. In this meeting, they just discuss all about this, like other schools, obviously. I am sure at the School of Peterborough, they also having the same academical and some strategical meetings. So in those meetings, they have got all the plans to discuss about how to develop training for safeguarding, Zoya. They talk about how to stop anti-bullying or social activities such as bullying. And they also welcome to people of the kids and children of different beliefs, ethnicity, so with the warm welcome with the kids of children of different diversity and inclusion. So that's the best thing I like about school. So I think let's make the most of it, because you have interviewed, Zoya, all the fantastic team members of Fallbridge Academy. So let's play, and I know all the listeners and viewers of Salam Radio, through your show, they are definitely going to, they will learn more about how important, how essential teachers and school environment plays a role to develop children's behavior, confidence, knowledge, visions to make them professionals and fantastic citizens of our community, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, so let's start.
Hello and good morning to all the listeners and viewers of Salam Radio 106.2 FM. As you know, I'm your host Zoya Idris, and today I'm so excited to interview a fantastic team of Fallbridge Academy. You must be wondering why I'm here at Fallbridge Academy, and this is because it's my school for the past few years and a great platform for learning. Sadly, I'm leaving it soon to join my secondary school, and so I thought, why don't I interview my fantastic school before I can leave on Wednesday? So here we are at the front of Fallbridge Academy, and I always get greeted by the lovely ladies at the front office. Good morning.
Good morning, Zoya. Morning.
At this point, I will say that I know the office have got the front fantastic and beautiful ladies. They always are very, very welcoming. I know Mrs. Walker, Mrs. Delegate, Mrs. Pace, and Mrs. Dawn. So they all, and the rest, who I couldn't really, take their names, but they are like, whoever is there, the part. They've been very, very nice. And I know how whenever you call them, they're always very, very approaching and welcoming. So, yeah, okay, let's go ahead.
As I enter Fallbridge Academy, I see the Pixie Hollow Garden, which is with flowers and lights, and even more further, well, a little bit further, I can see the Fallbridge Academy tree. I am really proud of my 100% attendance too. I'm just walking down the corridor to Horizons, and I'm hoping to see our Vice Principal, Mr. Angier.
Hello.
Hello, Mr. Angier. I'm hoping to ask you a few questions.
Hello, Zoya. Yes, I have 10 minutes to talk.
So, my first question is, how long have you been working here at Fallbridge?
I have been working here at Fallbridge Academy for 10 years now. I started here as a volunteer. I think I worked in year 6, in the year 6 class, and then I became a teaching assistant, and then I was lucky enough to do my teacher training here at Fallbridge, so I became a teacher, and then I worked my way up through different roles to what I now am as vice principal here at Fallbridge.
Wow, that's great. Since you are a vice principal, what does your day look like?
Well, no day looks the same in my role, and that is something that I absolutely love. I spend most of my time in our leadership office here at Fallbridge Academy because one of the main responsibilities I have is making sure that all of our leaders who work here at Fallbridge are doing a great job and driving our school forward. We're very lucky that we have people in leadership roles who look after certain areas of our school, such as the quality of education that we give children. And I absolutely love giving those leaders everything they need to do an amazing job.
That's brilliant.
Well done.
As head girl, I'm really proud that our school is outstanding. So what do you think, Mr. Angia?
Well, I'm really glad that you are so proud of our school, just as proud as I am. There are lots of reasons as to why we are outstanding, but I think some of the main ones are how everybody here at Fallbridge who works here, we're all working for the same reason. We want the best for every single child who attends. But I think also we are really interested in the science of how children learn, and we do lots of research into that, and then we make sure that research goes into how we approach teaching and learning in our classrooms. We're also really good at making sure everything is done in a consistent way. So I know that across school, all of the children are getting the same high quality learning every single day. The other main ingredient that makes our school so good is the children's behaviour. Everybody here at Fallbridge Academy behaves in such an excellent way because we all know and we all agree that if we behave in an excellent way, that gives us the best chance of learning each day.
Yes. Tell me what gives you pleasure in your role.
Lots of things in my role give me pleasure, which is great. I love my job. But I think one of the main things that I love is when we see lots of great student achievement, when children put in so much effort into what they're learning and they overcome a challenge that they're facing in the classroom, and because of the great teaching and their determination and effort, they achieve what they set out to do. And I love seeing children when they get that sense of achievement, because then they want to learn more and more and more, and I love seeing that journey take off as the children go through school. So I say that is one of the things that gives me the most pleasure in my day.
Since we've already talked about you having pleasure in your day, let's talk about the hardships that you face.
Okay, so one of the things that I find tricky is trying to always think about our teachers' workload. So our teachers work very, very hard, and it's a hard job to be a teacher. It's hard to stand in front of children all day and deliver exceptional lessons. And part of my job is trying to think about ways that we can give teachers more time to be in front of children teaching and less time doing things like admin jobs, paperwork and things that take them away from the children. Workload is really, really important. It's really important in anybody's job. Anybody who has a job shouldn't feel that they are being overworked. But because teaching is so demanding, it can sometimes feel like that. So we find it hard balancing all the things that teachers have to do on top of actually teaching.
Wow, I didn't know that teachers have other jobs except for teaching us.
Now you know, Zoya.
How do you recognise academics and sports achievements?
That is a good question. So at Fallbridge Academy, we reward the effort that children put into what they're doing, even if that's in the classroom or whether it's out on the sport field. We really value how hard everybody tries, not necessarily the result that they get. We absolutely love competition. We love friendly competition, and trying hard, trying to win is great. And we teach all the children here to be great winners. but also lose gracefully as well, because in life sometimes we win and sometimes we lose. So really we celebrate the achievement of the effort that has gone in to what the children do here every day, and I'm really proud of that.
How do you
Me too.
recognise academics and sports achievements?
That is a good question. So at Fallbridge Academy, we reward the effort that children put into what they're doing, even if that's in the classroom or whether it's out on the sport field. We really value how hard everybody tries, not necessarily the result that they get. We absolutely love competition. We love friendly competition, and trying hard, trying to win is great. And we teach all the children here to be great winners, but also lose gracefully as well, because in life sometimes we win and sometimes we lose. So really we celebrate the achievement of the effort that has gone in to what the children do here every day, and I'm really proud of that.
Me too. Can you tell me a little bit about how you teach everyone and make them reach to their own potential?
Yes, so we know that along your journey of learning when you're in school, everybody needs some extra help along the way. And that's something we're really good at here at Fallbridge Academy. We have an excellent team of people whose job it is to be experts in supporting children with their learning. Some children require different things in the classroom to help them reach their full potential. And what we're really good at is being able to provide that and support everyone to reach their full potential, because everybody here at Fallbridge can and does reach their full potential.
Yes, absolutely. I agree with you. Can you give us one piece of advice that would help the whole community in their learning?
Yes, well, the piece of advice that I would give is that we need to make sure that everybody attends school every single day. If children are not in school, not in the classroom, then they're not learning. And missing even just a little bit of learning has a very big impact, because learning moves so quickly in schools. We want to make sure that everybody is in the classroom receiving those high quality lessons. So yes, my piece of advice is make sure that your children attend school every single day.
I am really
Good
proud of my
advice.
100% attendance too. So thank you, Mr. Angier, for answering all my questions, and I'm really grateful to be in the school, and it's really sad that I only have 4 more days left and I will miss you.
That is no problem. It was a pleasure answering your questions and talking to you today. I hope you enjoyed the last few days here at Fallbridge Academy, and we will also miss you as well.
Oh, that's so nice, Zoya. And I like the vice principal, Mr. Angier. One last advice he just told all the children and parents that please be regular. Do not miss your school even for a single day. You don't know how massive, out of the little tiny information sometimes you do every day, but they make a significant difference to develop a child character, personalities, confidence, vision, knowledge, skills. And I know as a parent, I agree with Mr. Angier that you're being sent to every day. And you know what? That's the best thing about our school system, especially Fallbridge Academy, that our children are so into looking in every day to go to school that they don't really want to miss out. It's just because of the environment, Zoya, the pleasure they feel, the goodness they have, and the well-being of the children to be there in the school and to be taking every single lessons and learn from the teachers, isn't it? Right, so because it's an interview and you have recorded an interview with not only Mr. Angier, the vice principal, you have taken interview from the rest of executive, the heads and teachers. So we're going to play a bit by bit. So Zoya, what do you think overall? What's your experience be the part of the primary school? Because you're reflecting different age group of, who have just finished the primary schooling and going next in September, their secondary school. What do you think?
I think that the environment there is absolutely amazing. They keep a safe environment, at the same time a fun environment. Teachers there are absolutely fantastic. They help you with everything, and they have some good lunch menus there too, and so all the meat is halal there, and they just I just think they're a good school, to be honest. They're an amazing school. I've experienced it, and I don't want to leave Fallbridge Academy, but sadly life has to move on with my secondary school, which I'm a bit nervous about, but I've heard a lot that you shouldn't be worried and just enjoy secondary school.
Indeed, Zoya, that's the very important component you just mentioned too, that we definitely have to enjoy every single bit of learning. So learn with joy, and just follow what you want to. Be yourself. Don't get yourself pressurized. Okay, Zoya, who else you taking the interview after Mr. Angier?
So after Mr. Angier, I took an interview of Mr. Erskine, which is the executive principal, and the head of the school, which is Mr. Smee.
Oh, I see. Okay. Right. And what did you learn from them, Zoya?
So I learned why they're so busy. I learned why we're in a safe environment and why we're kept safe and why everything is so fun at Fallbridge Academy, and how they sort things out and plan it for the whole school, because it's a hard job to do. A head and an executive principal.
Absolutely.
It's very hard, and a vice principal, because vice principals, they go around school doing assemblies about what important things, so they can tell the whole school what it's all about.
Absolutely.
And raining outside.
Yeah. So let's play an interview taken from the principal of Fallbridge Academy, Mr. Smee, and the executive head, Mr. Erskine. All right, let's see what they talk about you and answer your questions.
Heading to Apollo, where we're going to meet Mr. Smee, the head of school, and our executive principal, Mr. Erskine. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Good, thank you.
So today I have a couple of questions to ask you. So
Come in and take a seat.
are you guys ready?
We're ready.
Okay. So my first question to you is, what are the best things about working at Fallbridge Academy?
Zoya, who are you asking this question to?
So I asked this question to both Mr. Smee and Mr. Erskine.
Oh, okay, thank you.
I would say the best thing about working at Fallbridge Academy is seeing the progress the children make, seeing how much they enjoy their learning and how much they like being challenged in their lessons, and how they get lots of enjoyment out of everything that we offer across our curriculum, from performances in Forest School to maths, reading and writing lessons.
Yes, I agree.
It's definitely enjoyable to get to come out of our office and walk around the school and see the children enjoying their time and working hard in their classrooms.
I do see the children working hard in their classrooms, as I am in a classroom as myself. So my second question to you is, what is the hardest and easiest part of your role?
I'll pick up the hardest, and you want to do easiest? So I would say the hardest actually is in our roles, or in my role. It's quite a busy job where you've got to go to lots of meetings and see lots of people. So actually, it's always nice to get a chance to walk around and see the children doing their learning. But the hardest thing is probably not being able to do that as much as I would like.
The easiest part, I guess.
That Mr. Erskine, I think.
I guess if we change it from easiest to more enjoyable, because not a lot of the role I would say is easy, but there are definitely more enjoyable parts, which are sort of developing staff, working with leaders, helping teachers develop and get better in their roles, in their jobs. I'd say is a really enjoyable part of the job.
Thank you. And my third question to you is, what advice would you give me as a Year 6 leaving pupil?
a question back to you before we give you the advice. Are you nervous? How are you feeling about going off to secondary school?
I feel nervous because so I only know like 2 people that are going to my school, but I'm hoping to make even more friends at my secondary school, and although I've already made 2 new friends on induction day, so I'm kind of nervous but kind of happy at the same time.
So let's give you a bit of reassurance first then. So what we've done at Fullbridge is you're very lucky, because we've done lots of things that will hopefully prepare you when you go to secondary school. So for example, you're in a year group with lots of other children, and obviously in secondary school you're going to meet and be around lots and lots of children. You've got 4 forms of entry, 4 classrooms in each year group in year 6. It'll be bigger at secondary, but it's a good step to get there. You're not just taught all of the time by one teacher. You go off and you're taught by PE teachers.
We just continue the interview after a short commercial break.
Stay tuned to Salam Radio after this short ad break.
Need a taxi that won't break the bank? Amar Cabs offers safe local rides at affordable prices, starting at £3.99. Get to Heathrow for £120 and London Stansted or London Luton for just £88. Private school and executive business class drop-offs are also available. Booking is easy. Go to www.amarcabs.com and download our app on Android or iOS, or call 01733 555 888. Wherever you're headed, Amar Cabs is just a tap away with reliable, affordable rides starting at just £3.99.
At Cake Inn, all our cakes and slices are freshly baked for that delicious taste. At Cake Inn, we bake 100% vegetarian and halal eggless fresh queen cakes. Delicious flavoured cakes for birthdays and weddings, ceremonies and all other occasions, with free customised messages, even balloons and candles too. Order for delivery or collection from Cake Inn, 489 Lincoln Road, PE1 2PE, and your cake could be ready within 2 hours. Find out more and order online at cakeinn.co.uk or call 01733 496 584.
Moving house? Feeling overwhelmed? Boxes everywhere? Ivet Self Storage can help. Our secure, clean and modern facility, Peterborough's preferred choice, gives you the extra space you need with 24/7 security and easy access. So instead of tripping over boxes, store them with us and breathe easy. Visit Ivet, spelt IVATT, selfstorage.co.uk today. Because moving is hard enough.
Whether you're eating in or ordering for collection or delivery, Big Mouth at 349 Lincoln Road in Peterborough is the place for all the family favourites you know and love. But now it's even better, as loaded fries, grilled and smashed burgers, peri-peri strips and wings have been added to Big Mouth's mouth-watering menu of pizzas, chicken and so much more. Call in today, order for delivery via Uber Eats or call 01733 201020. Big Mouth's open 11 till 2, 7 days a week.
Award-winning ST Complete Care provide all kinds of regular and respite care for your loved ones. Rated good by the CQC and with outstanding reviews, ST Complete Care will tailor their services for children and adults, including helping with personal and home care, medication assistance, visits and appointments too. With bilingual carers, ST Complete Care are also experienced with disabilities, dementia, autism, Alzheimer's and more. To arrange your free assessment, call 01733 303300. Caring for you the way you want.
Mirage Wedding and Catering Services have everything to make your special day, party or celebration one to remember for all the right reasons. As well as quality catering, freshly made with seasonal produce, Mirage supplies stages, lighting and house lights, decor and marquees, Chivari chairs and table hire, attentive staff, supercars and so much more. Call 07860 125 092 or visit MirageWeddingsUK.com. Also across all social media. Mirage, making every wedding better.
Home or business, protect what matters most with a bespoke security system from H-Secure Tech. CCTV, intruder and fire alarms, and access control too. 5-star Google-rated H-Secure Tech install them all, with 24-hour and mobile app monitoring, keeping your business safe and your loved ones protected. To discuss your specific requirements, call 01733 590 201 or visit hsecuretech.com.
Peterborough's community radio station, Salam Radio, 106.2 FM.
صلي وسلم دائما على محمد يا حبيبي يا حبيبي.
So welcome back to all the listeners and viewers of Salam Radio 106.2 FM, and the show is on live, on air, and you know the show name is
Mamma Me Radio, Navigating the Sea Journey.
Yeah, this show is all about bridging the gap between parents, children, bridging a gap of different generations. And today we're talking about a fantastic topic. Which one is that? Sorry, I didn't talk about.
So today's topic is about children education journey, and at the start, so if you're watching us now, starting, let me just give you a little bit of an introduction. So we're doing a little video about, or if you want to say a live video about my school.
Audio recording.
Yeah, audio recording. And we're just talking about how you should attend school every single day, and what are the main facts about school, and what makes school so fun about it. And so from my perspective as a child, as a pupil that goes to Fallbridge Academy, we were talking about what's my perspective about Fallbridge Academy, and my perspective about Fallbridge Academy is Fallbridge Academy is a wonderful school that keeps all the wonders.
That's amazing. Wonderful. So to continue the magic in the air, so let's continue the interview you recorded with the principal and the executive principal, Mr. Askin. And
so the head of school and the executive principal.
Mrs. Smee and Mr. Askin. So let's continue the interview.
Teachers and forest school teachers. And again, that's very similar to what will happen at secondary school, where you'll go off around the school to different places to be taught by different members of staff. Do you have any more that you would give in order to prepare her?
Yeah, I think like you said about being making friends, making sure you make some good choices around your friendships as you move on to secondary school, I think is a really important thing. Continue to work hard. We've worked hard, and all of the children work hard at Fallbridge, so continue to work hard while you're at secondary school and focus on the learning and achieving well. And I guess continue to be a Manchester United fan, because that's always going to be important.
Thank you, Mr. Askin, and thank you, Mr. Smee.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you very much. We hope you enjoy your performance next week and your graduation.
Right, so that was
Manchester United fan, guys.
So sorry, Mrs. Samir, we had to stop for a minute for the short commercial break. But after that, Mrs. Samir was talking to Zoya that what advice they can give it, that be yourself, and they really prepared our kids so well. I think they are ready to go to secondary school. That's what I believe in. Thank you again. So now I think the next interview you have recorded is with your
Taylor.
Miss Taylor.
Yeah, my Year 5 teacher.
Oh, right. And then you took
took one of Miss Bannister, my Year 4 teacher, at the start of the year.
Yeah.
We can either start with that, or would you like to start with Miss Taylor? I don't mind.
Your choice. So you're Mr. Taylor.
I think we should go from the years. So year 4.
Year 4, Year 5.
Yeah, so let's start from Miss Bannister then.
Your Year 4 teacher, right. Okay.
Yeah, my Year 4 teacher was Miss Bannister, and then my Year 5 teacher was Miss Taylor, and then Year 6 teacher was Mr. Bactry.
Right, okay. Because we just want to have a little bit of flavour what you learn from different years. So, all right, okay. Let's play.
Now we are going to see my first ever teacher at Fallbridge when I was in Year 4, Mrs. Bannister. When I was in Year 4, I remember the office lady, Mrs. Walker, taking me to my classroom and welcoming me to my whole class in Year 4. Mrs. Bannister didn't make me feel left out, and my class were really welcoming and friendly. Let's go see if Miss Bannister's free. Oh, hello, Miss Bannister.
Hello, Zoya.
Do you have some time?
For you, always.
Thank you. So, I have a couple of questions to ask you, if you mind. And, I'm going to ask you the first question, which is, how long have you been working at Fallbridge Academy?
Now I joined Fallbridge Academy back in 2003, so if my maths serve me well, that's 22 years.
Wow, Miss Bannister. So that is an incredible time of years, and since you're my year 4 teacher, I was really glad to have you as my year 4 teacher and the start of the year teacher. And when I joined this school, and then you taught me everything, and that's how I've gotten even smarter.
Well, you were very easy to settle into Fallbridge, Zoya. It was a pleasure.
Thank you. So my second question is, what is your favourite subject to teach and why?
Now, everybody will think I just love teaching writing, which I do. I do love teaching writing, so I guess that should be my favourite subject. But actually, my favourite subject will be teaching science, because I really like to see children think very deeply about the world around them and why things happen the way they are. So secretly, I'm a bit of a science geek.
So my third question is, what advice would you give me who is leaving primary school?
Seems a big thing, doesn't it, for you to move on to secondary school? And I guess it is. My advice to you would be to look forward, trust in yourself, and be the person that you are. Stay true to yourself and go find some good friends and enjoy it. Make the most of every day.
Thank you, Miss Bannister.
You're welcome, Zoya.
I have just managed to come out the Apollo office and have managed to track down my year 5 teacher. Hello, Miss Taylor. How are you?
I'm good, thank you, Zoya. How are you?
I'm good. So, do you mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
I'd absolutely love that.
So, my first question to you is, how long have you been working here at Fallbridge Academy?
This is my only second year, and it's my second year teaching year 5 as well. And you were my first class last year, weren't you, Zoya?
Yes. So, my second question is, what is your favourite subject and why?
That's a tricky one. Am I allowed to say 2?
Yes.
So, I really love maths. You know me, I love maths. I love how there's a right and a wrong answer. I love it when students give me really fantastic explanations and they use their reasoning skills to explain answers. I love how they really try and incorporate that mathematical vocabulary. So that's my one. And my second one, as you know, I absolutely love geography, especially the year 5 units in geography we do at Fallbridge, because we learn loads about Peterborough.
Yes.
I was quite new to the area when I first joined at this school, so it was really interesting to find out loads about Peterborough and the catchment that Fallbridge was in.
Wow. And my third question is, what advice would you give someone like me who is leaving primary school?
The best advice I could probably give you is just be yourself. You're very kind, nurturing, welcoming and maiden, and I think when you go to a slightly bigger secondary school, it's a lot bigger, some people say it's a little bit more scary, but you just need to be yourself. You just need to be welcoming and kind and take every opportunity that they throw at you, which you do at Fallbridge anyway, so I'm sure that won't change.
Thank you, Miss Taylor. And just like a little add-on question, what is your favourite memory about me?
Oh, that's a very good question. There's so many to
Big shock.
I'll tell you what, my favourite memory was towards the end of our year 5 year together. All the teachers were planning in a room and Mr. Angier knocks on the door, says, Miss Taylor, have you got 5 minutes? I was like, of course. And he said, how would you feel about Zoya being next year's head girl? And this rush of pride. And I thought, yes, absolutely. She is the perfect girl for the job. And here you are, being head girl and done a fantastic job this year.
So nice.
I did not know that. I'm very mouth dropped. But my favourite memory about you is when we used to do debate club with you, and we instead of doing debate club, then the year after that we also used to do like a little tuition club, and instead of that tuition club, we decided to make it debate club and we just started talking and everything, but we also did that maths. And then at the end of the lesson we would like do something, we would play music, and then I would usually show the class my singing, and we would either do like some fun things on the whiteboard, and it was just really fun, and I'm gonna miss it.
Oh, bless you. We played lots of reasoning games, didn't we?
Yeah.
And that's just paid off because you've done fantastically in your SATs.
Yes.
You should feel very proud.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
That part is really important as well.
Yeah, that's very important as well. I know that you guys grown up so well. You've been learned and taught so well that SATs exams result throughout, I think, and in your case and the rest of your friends and your peers, they got fantastic results in Fullbridge Academy. And this reflects how engaging the teachers are. They did the best they can. And that's what I say as a parent, I really appreciate it. It's not because I'm the governor in the school and because I know every single parent is a component of the school team, because we get engaged, the teachers, you have got teacher meetings.
Because their children are part of the school
Absolutely.
too. And so they should be able to know what's going on in the school. So they're basically part of the school.
Yeah.
So from my as a child's perspective, as Zoya's perspective, children are part of the school too, and they should know what's like going on in the school, such as like the discos, and because that's what makes school fun. Because when school has a surprise for you, your surprise is really fun, and you just get excited, pride rushes through you, and
yeah, indeed. I mean, learn with joy. You know, don't stress,
Definitely.
don't go through the stressful journey. So every day of
it's like when you have a job but you don't like your job, and you're carrying on the job just because you don't like the job. But so when I want to be older, I want to either become a dentist, doctor, women's football, or I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah. So my dreams are to either become a dentist or a doctor, one of those. But if I have time, so I think I want to be a dentist so I can have a little bit of extra time to, rest at home. And afterwards, obviously, I'm going to carry on my fitness. So have some me time of the gym and women's football, because I love football. Manchester United for everything.
Yeah, I think you were just following what Mr. Erskine talk about Manchester United. Right, wonderful. So now, who is your class
Mr.
teacher?
Petrie.
Mr. Petrie. So there you go. So we're gonna play.
We call it no. He calls me Zoya Boya. So the class have made a nickname for him, which is called Mr. Peri Peri Chicken, or it's Mr. Pepe's.
Wonderful. So that shows that how interesting the teachers are. They are teaching our kids with lots of joys and fun. There we go. Fantastic. There we go, Mr. Petrie.
Okay, I'm just walking down the Year 6 corridor to just find my Year 6 teacher called Mr. Petrie. Hello?
Hello, Zoya.
Hello, Mr. Petrie.
You coming in?
Yes.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
Oh, good.
Is it okay if I ask you a couple of questions?
Of course it is. What would you like to ask?
So my first question to you is, what is your role?
Well, this year I've had the lovely task of teaching Year 6, and as you know, spending a lot of time teaching you as well.
Yes, that is great. My second question to you is, what is the best thing about teaching Year 6?
Ooh, good question. Well, Year 6 is a very special year because it's the last year that you will spend at primary school. And I think the best thing about it is watching you come in at the beginning of the year, looking all small and worried about the year ahead, and watching you all grow and develop as the year progresses. And it's just wonderful when we get to the end, watch you do your SATs, become very successful, and then ultimately become ready to take the next step off to secondary school. And it's just a really lovely thing to be a part of. I think that's definitely the best thing.
Oh, wow. My third question is, what advice would you give me before I leave to secondary school?
The best advice I can give you is work hard, do everything you need to do, and always chase your dreams. Don't let anybody stop you. You know where you want to be in a few years' time, and just make good choices, work hard, and make sure you get there. And when you are at that point in the future, always remember me, because that's important too.
That is very important, Mr. Petrie. So I have some advice for you too. So
Ooh, go on then.
Make sure you'll treat your next Year 6s just as well as you've done with us, and please stop the dad jokes.
Dad jokes?
Dad jokes.
Well, I've got one more dad joke I can give you if you like.
Sorry, it's time for us to leave right now.
You sure, Zoya? No, come back, Zoya.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
baby مولاي يا صلي وسلم دايما على محمد يا حبيبي يا حبيبي. See a light, yeah we need that. نور عين, I can see that. Or maybe not, but I want to. Yo Mukayama, you're the one that I'ma run to.
Right, so that was Mr. Petrie, and I think
Stop the dad jokes, Mr. Petrie, please, please.
Right, it's such a fun, you say, and I know because I've been a teacher as well, obviously not for the primary but for university students. I know how different it is and how important it is to get children engaged. So you have to really give them, like, not only teaching all the time, but just making learning of fun, you see. And that's what I think in all the teachers in all the academic years the teachers are doing in Fullbridge Academy. Because of time constraint, Zoya couldn't interview the forest teachers, the music, the dramas, the art and science.
Time's going through. We had treat day on Friday, and we couldn't spend the whole time because on the field. Let me just tell you about my Friday day, because in the morning I was doing the interview and the whole of Year 6 were watching the film Wonder, and I missed out on that to do everyone's interview. But then afterwards we couldn't do the rest because Miss Dobstraw and the rest of the teachers were also busy, obviously, and Miss Dobstraw, which we're going to do in a second, she's very kind enough to help me out and to take me to the teachers that I need to interview. And we were planning to do more, but time was going fast, and since it was our treat day, we had a water balloon fight on Friday. We had lunch earlier, even earlier than Year 1 and Year 2, I think.
Last days are always fantastic days. Right?
That day.
3 more days to go, isn't it? Monday,
Yes.
Tuesday, and Wednesday.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Monday, it's for Year 5 is move up day, and I don't know what we're gonna do on Monday, and then.
Just a quick question: do you want to say something about your sports teacher? Do you want to acknowledge anyone in doing the show?
Yes. So I have lots of teachers. So my PE teachers,
Miss Parkin,
Miss Perkins, and Mrs. Erskine, Mr. Erskine, Mr. Fox, and Mr. Donahoe. They're my PE teachers. I would say they're fantastic in football too. Miss Perkins, she's a very lovely teacher, and so is Mrs. Erskine. They're both a duo, which I really like too. And Mr. Fox, Mr. Erskine, and Mr. Donahoe, Mr. Fox, my brother loves Mr. Fox, so he loves every single PE teacher there as well. And Mrs. Erskine always teases him too, which is really funny to see as well, and he just loves playing PE. And so there's my PE teachers, and then I have Mr. Wood that gives us our assemblies in Year 6 from now on, because in Year 5 our Vice Principal, Mr. Angier, gave us all our assemblies in Year 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it depends if he has time or not, but the head of Year 6, Year 5, and I think Year 4, Year 3, Year 2, Year 1, Miss Taylor, she is the head of every single year group. I'm not particularly sure, but she is the head and of year groups, and she usually takes over the assemblies if Mr. Angier is not available. And we have other teachers, such as all the teachers, and we also have lunch ladies, which are.
Do you want to talk about the lunch ladies quickly as well?
Yeah.
Acknowledge them.
And the lunch ladies, they just make amazing food, and
feeding you for a long time.
Yes. And especially making all the meat halal, because I know in some schools meat is not halal and you always have to bring a packed lunch. So they've made life even easier for you and to offer you with some halal meals.
So like I said, they're trying to cater, and they're welcoming children of different groups, beliefs, ethnicity, diversity, inclusion, which is a fantastic thing about Fullbridge. Now, I want to play
Miss
the lady
Dobslaw.
of the show.
Lady of the show,
Without
guys.
her help, we couldn't have done this interview, record it. She's been very fantastic. I know when I see her, a very overwhelming, lovely soul, Mrs. Dobslaw. And she recorded the interview. So Zoe, I interviewed her as well because she's taking all the videos, website, ITs, and all these like media work, and even recording the videos and taking photos of school, Fullbridge Academy. Let's play. Over to you, Mr. Dobslaw.
I would like to speak to you, Miss Dobslaw, as you've been helping me to record this video for Salam Radio.
Oh, Zoya, yes, of course. I didn't realise you were going to ask me some questions. Yes, go ahead.
So, my first question to you is, how long have you been working here at Fullbridge Academy?
Okay, so I started working here in 2012, so that's a good 13 years ago. I started as a HLTA, so a higher level teaching assistant, doing some website content, and then my job sort of evolved into photography, videography, and more of the social media and promoting our wonderful school, because we're always doing lots of exciting things at our school, and it's lovely that I get to capture those moments and share it with our parents, visitors, and actually the whole world. So it's a very exciting job, but it's sort of evolved into something very, very exciting.
I didn't know that, Miss Dobslaw.
No.
So my second question to you is, what gives you the passion for photography?
Okay, I think what it is because I take pictures of the children from reception to year 6. I love the fact that I'm capturing those moments of them growing up, and obviously leaving us at Fullbridge in year 6, but capturing those special moments that our families and children can keep as memories, and something to look back on at their time here at Fullbridge.
So that was great to hear. And my third question to you is, throughout the year as head girl, we've done many projects together, from reading Christmas stories, for the Advent calendar, reading the interjection for the performances, the end of year performances, which was really fun, and taking pictures for social media, supporting the school websites and the events. And I want to say to you, I've really enjoyed being involved and working with you and collaborating with you with everything that we've done throughout this year.
We have, as a head girl and obviously a head boy, we've done many projects which have been really fun. You and our head boy have come up with some fantastic ideas, and I too have enjoyed working collaboratively with you as well. I will miss seeing your lovely smiley face down the corridor and you just popping your head into my office and saying, "Good morning, Miss Dobslaw, are you okay?" But I know that you will go on to secondary school and do bigger and better things, and enjoy your time at secondary.
Thank you, Miss Dobslaw.
You're welcome, Zoya.
Oh, that's so lovely. Oh, it's so emotional.
Or maybe not, but I want to. Young Mukayama, you're the one that I'ma run to. See your air, yeah, I breathe that. Mukmini.
Sorry, that was Mrs. Dobslaw, and that's how we recorded all the lovely members of the team of Fullbridge Academy. Like I said, because of time constant, we couldn't interview and record it, all the rest of the members, but I still acknowledge them. I still acknowledge their lovely, fantastic work, their contributions to build up our children's careers, see. And thank you so very much from parents' perspective. Thank you so very much. All the schools, primary, secondary, all the education institute in Peterborough, especially Fullbridge Academy, to building our students or our children so high, you see. And I really like the learning framework of Fullbridge that they're saying about active mind, active identity, active heart, An active voice. So these frames fit very well to our kids. So see, they develop their confidence, their empathy, their understanding, their confidence, their individuality, and their vision. You see, they are quite visionary. I know that when Zoe started talking, I knew that she has learned from somewhere. I know it's coming from her school, indeed. So that was because of the time constraint. I mean, the time went so quick, so isn't it? You can't imagine that.
Time was really fast too, and it does coming, and it just ends really quickly, and you know, it's now already time for adverts, and we're very lucky that this whole interview fit in this time, and this and
all the contents we can we can broadcast to all the listeners and viewers, and that's just a key to know that whoever is sending their kids to primary school, again, Fullbridge is one of the outstanding and fantastic school, and even the rest of the school in Peterborough, they're a very good school, definitely. Teachers are doing fantastic job. They are playing a very pivotal, very, very essential role to build our children's personalities, behavior, confidence. But like I said, Zoya, your teacher said, don't miss your school and chase your dreams and make your learning just a fun. Okay. Anything before we go in, just want to say Zoya quickly in 2 seconds?
I just want to say thank you for interviewing, and I hope you've had a lovely time watching this interview.
So see you guys next time, next week, in another show. Thank you. Look after yourself. Assalamu alaikum. Bye bye.
Hafiz.
Radio.